and welcome back to the May Contain Chaos podcast.
Extravaganza.
Yeah, I lost my complete trail of thought there.
I'll throw you off there. That was really funny.
The word extravaganza will get me every time.
And shenanigans is me.
Oh, I like shenanigans. I like that
We
word.
know you like a shenanigan.
I love
do.
a
They
shenanigan.
don't yet. You love a shenanigan.
I love getting up to no good.
That'll be on your headstone when you die, Olivia. Loved a shenanigan.
Yeah, Olivia.
R.I.P.
How have you been, Shelley? How's everything?
Good. So our order of these episodes is going to be a little bit weird to begin with. I listened back to the first one and we talk about the heat wave.
Oh my god!
We are in February.
I saw that. I realised we've been playing for so long. There's something else I was listening. I mean, I need to edit another podcast from us as well, and that is near Christmas. So I hope we don't talk about anything Christmas. And I remember talking about a festival I was going to,
Really
and I was
funny.
like, "Oh my god!"
It's like a time machine. It's
I
quite good,
I
though.
forgot even when. Yeah, it was good. And
we talked about Halloween as well, and how you want to do that horror extravaganza.
Oh, and I said about how I didn't want to go, and I was thinking about all my friends listening to it, but not good. But yeah, life is busy at the moment. I think, shown by our timing of episodes.
Yeah, and I think the nails is what's going to give it away.
Oh yeah,
Because it's like we've changed them a lot, and it's going to be like she's red, and well, it's only the girls who'll get it.
yeah. This is what I was thinking. It was either like during the summer months, I've got all the light colours, and then suddenly it goes darker. I can see all paint on my nails.
And then it's going to go back to summer again.
Yeah, and I love a summery nail.
Look at us talking like we're going to have sleuths. You know, people are like, Kylie Jenner's not pregnant. Her nails are different. That picture's from this month. No one's going to care that much about us.
Hey, people. Yeah, that's fair. People.
What are you saying? We've got fans.
Yeah. We'll see. Shout out to the 6 likes on YouTube.
Hey, look, one step closer.
Today, we were doing a topic that we discussed on it. We're going to wing it a bit, I would say.
You're saying we like I have any control over this.
Yeah, I'm going to wing it, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And it links to a very fun event, I would say.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
We are looking at St. Patrick's Day, which was your idea.
It was my idea.
Yeah, I feel like I am Irish, but not.
Didn't your mum say
very
your
long.
granddad's like full Irish?
No, so my nan is full Dutch, but I think it's my great granddad that is full Irish.
So her granddad was full Irish.
Yes. Well, no. My dad's. I feel so lost this episode. I feel like I'm just watch me cut all of this out.
Zoom, and your mum was like, "Oh yeah, no, you're like proper Irish.
Yeah,
You're like a quarter or an eighth Irish or something." She said.
So
it was
it's
more than you thought.
Yeah, it's on my dad's side, so it's my dad's granddad. Sorry, I get lost because you know when you're like, "Oh, I'm a 16th," and people absolutely rinse me for it because someone was, who was it, was saying to me, "Oh, you're not Dutch." I was like, "I'm not saying I'm Dutch. I'm saying my nan is Dutch." And she's dead, bro. Like, give the woman a break.
Mean to my nan?
She's dead, bro. Give her a break. I'm just telling you, I'm a bit Dutch. This is chaos, this episode. I've been driving a lot. So my brain's kind of in that. You know when you're driving a lot and your brain goes to complete mush because you've been alone with your thoughts for too long.
But I quite enjoy it. I do like my own carpool karaoke. There was a time when I was living with my mum and my sister that the only time I was like on my own was when I was driving, because I'd be at work in an office with loads of people, and then I'd be at home with my mum and my sister, and it's like they were always wanting you to do something. It was never like I could just sit in my room and chill. And then, you know, I go to cheer and there's those people there, which I loved doing cheer. Or I'd go to Frank's house and obviously there's his parents, and we were always doing stuff. We were busy. And the only time I had any form of peace was driving. So I just stick on Ariana Grande or a podcast and just live my life for that hour. I had I found it peaceful, like to the point that in lockdown I was like, I might have to go for a drive just to get some sort of peace.
Yeah, I think when I'm at most peace is when I'm on a walk. When I'm walking, I'm like, oh, and I did it the other day. I took my headphones off.
Oh,
I just walked, no
Headphones
sound,
off.
and it was the most calmest I've ever been.
Did it freak you out though? 'Cause it was quite calm.
Well, I kind of liked that it was calm, but then you know the thoughts come in.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I need to turn the oven off 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And it gets crazy, but I don't know.
But I know what you mean. When you've been driving like constantly,
yeah,
you're like,
yeah, you're kind
I
of.
do long haul like truckers and stuff do it. Hats off to them, man.
I have absolutely no idea. I commend them.
And they're like actually driving things that are helpful, not us just like, I'm going to see my mates. Do you know what I mean? Or like you going around for work, but like you're not delivering vital things.
No. I could never. Yeah, because I knew someone that drove for a Cardo, and they drive like a van around the whole time, and I'm like,
other supermarket brands are available.
Yeah, obviously. And I just think that would be so draining to drive that much.
But then would it be more draining to be that or more draining to be in the supermarket chatting to people?
Oh, I don't know, all of it. When I worked at Domino's though, the drivers, because it's not a long thing, they're driving
other pizza chains.
Yeah, I was about to say, and keeping pizza. But when I worked for a well-known pizza place
named after a game,
that famous game Papa John's. So they loved it. Yeah. Chicago town.
That famous game Pizzazz Pizzas. There's always one like that, isn't there? Pizza to
There's
you.
always there's a God,
they
shout out.
Though. They always bang.
They all are. No, I had a horrific pizza yesterday. Horrific. It was like vegetarian, a vibe, and we were gonna, I don't know, we ordered it from this place near where we work. It was the most trashiest thing. It was raw, but you know when you're so hungry, so they were like an hour late, and they like didn't pick up the phone, so we kept ringing them. They were over an hour late, and then they were like, oh, here's £3 off your order. I was like, are you for real?
That
like,
trauma is not worth £3.
I was like, £3. I was like, we've got raw pizza. It was horrific. So hopefully we get through this. Is so off topic, but you know when you get a raw boy,
and you're so hungry and it's hot still, and you're just shoveling it down, and you're like swallowing lumps of dough.
Like this is gonna come out one way or another, and not
it's coming back up, or it's going right down.
Yeah, otherwise I'm never gonna see it again, or I'm going to see it real quick. And I thought about the whole journey home. I was like an hour drive home thinking about the raw pizza.
Pooping yourself in the car would be the worst thing.
I've had some experiences in the car.
You know what?
No pooping in the car.
You beat yourself in the car.
You know when you're at the point of I will pee myself.
Yeah.
There's people out there that know stories about me in my car.
I've seen in it and I'm like, whoa, some shit's happening here.
Not my current car, my old car, but I've been desperate to go before, and you get the services just at the right time, but you start looking around, for bottles.
Well, I've heard good things about McDonald's cups.
Yes.
Apparently they're really good for women. There's a good aim area, cuppage capacity.
But it's like, how do you get it to where it needs to be?
While driving, I think is the difficult thing. Like if you're a passenger, stuff can happen.
Is that illegal?
I don't know. I luckily have not had to pee myself or poop myself in the car. I've been okay.
I've never had to do anything serious.
It's been really close.
In the above one.
You know, like when you've got stuff in the car, but you like literally just park up like a crazy person. You're like, don't even lock the car. You just get in the house, and you're like, ah.
Yeah, it's real rough. Real rough. They feel like there's services forever, and then when you finally need to go to the toilet, there's nothing. Suddenly there's
none on the way from where my mum lives to here. There's like one, and it's like 40 minutes in. But the traffic that will hold you up for hours is after that services. So like you'll be like, oh, we've been in the car, the journey's nice and smooth, it's fine, we won't stop. But then if past that, like if you get to the M25, if that's fucked, then you're like pretty much fucked. You can kind of get off near St Albans, but then you're like basically 10 minutes away at that point. So it's like, what's the point? It's stressful.
Yeah, I think with long car journeys, I just have a constant fear. I have the bladder of a small child, and then I have the fear of someone that needs to go to the toilet all the time. So it's like, I don't feel like I don't know what this is, and someone will have to tell me.
You're going to have such a fun time cutting all this shit out.
Yeah, I know. The toilet here, I'm really in the talking shit mood. The toilet being here, I will sit here and not need to go to the toilet, and I'll think, whatever. The toilet's there, so I'll hold it till the last minute. But when I know I can't go to the toilet immediately, it's like, well, okay. Especially when I'm in a festival crowd.
Ooh.
Anyway, St. Patrick's Day. So what is St. Patrick's Day and why do we celebrate it? Do you know what it is?
Okay. This is fun.
In fact, research suggests snakes never occupied the Emerald Isle in the first place. There are no signs of snakes in the country's fossil record, and water has surrounded the island since the last glacial period. Before that, the region was covered in ice and would have been too cold for the reptiles.
Okay.
But, I mean, they should be happy that nothing dangerous can get onto the island.
He's just gone, I got rid of all the snakes. We had snakes. Not anymore. Because I got rid of them. You know
I'm going to start saying that. I'm going to be like, yeah, there's no dangerous creatures here. What? Got rid of them.
Got rid of them. Did we have any? They're not here. You're not listening. I got rid of the snakes. Okay, and they're like, oh my god, he got rid of the snakes. Legend.
So
that's learned on your CV, like to the max, isn't it?
That is, yeah, the amount of things. I
should not make myself laugh as much as I do.
I tell you what, if anyone ever needs like a referral of character reference, please come to me. I'm so good at it. If I could put that on my CV, I would. But I do it for my friend. I mean, this isn't a
You are selling yourself out to the internet right now.
There's two. I've helped
so if you want Olivia
jobs.
to give you a reference for your next job, email us. megantakechaos@gmail.com.
I'll give you such a good person. The way I was flowing. You know when Winston... Is it Winston from
Oh,
New
yeah! A.K.A. Winnie the Bish, A.K.A. Brown Lightning.
He's like real quick. And I'm like that. I get on the phone, they ring me. I'm like, oh, hello.
Because you got a call from my last job, didn't you?
I probably did. Yeah, I did it for you. That was just a reference. But
you got a call... Because he called like everyone. Like, literally everyone.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone was like, yeah, I was on the phone for him for like half an hour. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, God. I think I was too smooth for that. But when I'm off the phone, I'm like... I've got a 5-minute interval period before I'm like, all right, I need to escape this formal call.
It's like a nightmare to get Olivia on the phone, but when she's on the phone...
Yeah, that's true.
Like, yeah.
But the capital letters really does help a bit, I think. It's quicker if you need me and you write something in capitals like Olivia.
Oh, I did not know what you were talking about there.
That helps a bit.
Yeah.
That's the only way. For some reason, I would call...
You've got to cut that out because everyone's going to be all their messages.
Yeah, I think was it you I was telling? Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone. You've just told the whole world. So if you email us urgently, put Olivia in capital letters in the subject title and she'll read them.
If you contact me from Facebook Messenger, that's at least a week. WhatsApp, you're looking at a couple of days. I feel real lucky to have the friends I have because I swear to God, I never reply in the group chat. But if I need something or something's going on and I'm like trying to explain like a therapy session or whatever, they're instantly back. But I'm a piece of shit. So I'm very grateful that let me know, and I'm very grateful.
You heard it first.
So another famous trope of St. Patrick's Day.
You say trope instead of lie.
A trope is leprechauns.
As in, are you telling me they're not real? Or are you telling me they were never involved in some...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not here to tell you whether Santa's real or not, or the Tooth Fairy, or anything. So I think people believe what they want to believe. But leprechauns are likely based on Celtic fairies.
Oh, that's really cute.
That's really cute. That makes them seem very cute. I don't know what I'm thinking of a really scary leprechaun.
It also makes them seem quite hard as well.
Yeah, they're going to fuck some shit up.
But they'll also make you like a banging cup of tea as well. Like they're really nice. You know, like a teacher at school who's like really, really nice, but they like back you to the end.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that.
That's true.
That sounds quite nice.
Do you like Guinness? Have you ever tried it? Oh,
I've never tried it. Remember when we went out for Christmas? Because, you know, we don't see each other that often.
Yeah, that's true. Once a year.
Our timings are a bit weird. And I'd literally never had one, but the guys said it wasn't proper Guinness there, so I was like, I'm not going to.
Need to try it in Ireland. That needs to be the first place I've
and
saved.
You went, didn't you?
Yeah, and I went, and then I tried it there, and it bangs. It's so good. And then I had one here as well. And I can't really tell you, but the one in Ireland was unreal. Guinness is actually very nice. So
I've had
smooth.
like a chocolate cake with Guinness in, and that was lovely.
Yeah, I don't know if I like beer-related desserts.
No, but it's like, it basically makes it just like meatier. I don't know how to, but not meatier.
Like iron, because there's a lot of iron.
I don't know, it tasted like a really nice chocolate cake.
I tell you what, I could bang a Guinness right now. I'm considering going to the pub. You know? Oh, I'm considering going.
It just cuts them like.
One day we'll have to do the drunk episode.
We will do a drunk episode. If you want us to do a drunk episode, let us know what you want it to be on.
Although I'm chaotic as hell when drunk. Someone was asking me. Oh, someone else was asking me, like, what your I was like, I can really imagine what you're like drunk, and I don't feel like it will be good. I was like, you are correct. I'm a little chaotic.
Yeah, it is a bit scary. You do run off, but you do always come back, so it's not too bad. You're not someone you have to worry about, though. You know, there's just people who are so chaotic that you're like, they will actually die if I don't look after them. You're not like that. But every time you turn around, Olivia will have a minimum of 2 full drinks in her hands.
So do you a leprechaun?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we said got you back.
Yeah,
nice fellas.
Looks like if I wore a
green shirt. Male? Do they have female leprechauns?
I actually don't know.
Leprechaunesses?
Maybe that would be a Google. I'll Google it afterwards. Oh, during. We'll take a minute.
Or maybe they're just like non-gendered because it's just like an idea of like the fair.
Yeah, the fairies. I don't know if they just. So they're red-haired commonly.
See, it didn't say he.
Green clothed. Yeah, it's just the green clothed. And their original name in folklore is Lobeson, meaning small-bodied fellow. How cute!
Oh, I really like them. They sound nice.
Oh, I answered you. Belief in leprechauns likely stems from Celtic belief in fairies, tiny men and women who could use their magical powers to serve good or evil.
I like that. So they have got you back. They're going to sort you out, but they're also like, you want me to fuck them up?
Yeah, they're capable.
The little ones.
Okay.
Hey. I'll fuck them up.
And they are cranky souls. That's the word I was looking for.
I relate to that. Heavily relate.
And responsible men in the shoes of the other fairies. Well, of course they're going to be fucking cranky.
They're just cobblers. They're little cobblers.
If I'm mending everyone's shoes, I'm going to be furious. Literally my whole life I'm going to be angry. That's all I'm doing. So yeah, while people in Ireland had celebrated St. Patrick's Day since the 1600s, the tradition of St. Patrick's Day parade began in America and predates the founding of the US itself. So real far back. It was recorded to show that a St. Patrick's Day parade was held on March 16th, 1601 in the Spanish colony in what is now St. Augustine, Florida. Never been.
I've not been to Ireland, Northern Ireland, or even Wales.
God, I've been all around Ireland, but not to any, like there was this really beautiful place. I can't remember for the life of me.
And you ain't going to be able to search it, are you?
Oh, is it like, could I search it? It begins with M. It is like a marina and there's loads of seafood restaurants.
Sounds good.
It is so nice. And it's right by the south as well. I love Ireland. I love it. Have you ever celebrated St. Patrick's? I suppose you haven't been to Ireland, but have you ever?
Not really. I mean, if I've been like going to college or not school uniform, I think I've tried to make an effort to wear green, but I tend to green is in my rotation anyway. So I'm like, oh, I will bit green today.
I have celebrated, I think maybe once at school, and then we did it at uni a lot because obviously it's you celebrate it by drinking.
I would have done it at uni then for sure.
So the big thing is, can you celebrate St. Patrick's Day if you're not Irish?
Yeah.
So the festival commemorates the arrival of Christianity in Ireland.
As long as you're not taking the mick out of it, if you're like getting into the spirit, do you know what I mean?
Exactly. I feel like it's that's the spirit of it. You're celebrating Irish culture.
Yeah.
The festival commemorates the arrival of Christianity in Ireland as well as celebrating Irish heritage, and it's now celebrated throughout the world with food, with Irish and non-Irish alike, with food, drink, and all things green.
Yeah, like that.
Did you know the tradition of St. Patrick's Day with the pinch?
Only from like TV shows, people have been like, is it like pinch me, I'm Irish?
Yeah, so according to folklore, you get pinch on St. Patrick's Day for not wearing green.
Okay.
Because green makes you invisible to leprechauns. So you just, I would blend in, that'd make a real good leprechaun.
But surely you want the leprechauns to see you.
Well, I think the point is that they're quite bad. Leprechauns like to pinch people simply because they can.
Fair.
I respect leprechauns.
A little mean, but fair play.
And it's also apparently questionable whether it's lucky to kiss an Irish person on St. Patrick's Day as well.
Kiss me, I'm Irish is what I'm getting confused.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, oh, I won't skip to that point. So although there appears to be no definite source, because it can never test, the prevailing theory is that it refers to kissing the Blarney Stone in Ireland. So that's where that comes from.
Oh, is that bridge thing that you have to go under and kiss?
Oh God, I have no idea.
That might be in like any other country. There's like a lucky stone, and you have to like lie down on the bridge to kiss it.
Maybe it is that.
I'm gonna Google it. That's my phone.
Have a Google.
Oh,
I was watching Hello. I was watching a podcast where they just on and they in the middle of it Google stuff, and I'm like, me. I was like,
lucky stone to kiss Ireland.
Hey, and that's
is it. The Blarney Stone?
Blarney, yeah. BL.
Let me see the images. Is it the one? Yeah, it is.
That's it. Nice. So.
Yeah. So you've got to see. There's a gap there, and you've got to lie down, and they hold you. It's quite scary actually to kiss it. So you're kissing the Blarney Stone.
How much bacteria is on that thing? Do you think they
Nah, because I told you when I went to salt mines in Poland, and they were like, lick the walls, and we were like, licking the walls, and this was December 2019. We're underground in mines. Do we remember when COVID happened in March 2020? This is probably why I didn't get COVID till literally last year.
The world doesn't care. Like, the world didn't care. Like, I would do some stupid
shit. Oh, look, Blarney Stone COVID.
Like, there was a game at my uni, Minesweeping.
Yeah,
and you would just...
you just drink...
I would just drink anyone's drink. Like, that was the game. Like, I think
I'd be able to do it in uni with, like, my friends, but I wouldn't be able to do it, like, in a pub where, like...
Yeah, it was at a pub. But that was, like, the game. Like, you just do stupid stuff.
But it says here, according to legend, kissing the stone endows the kisser with the gift of the gab.
Yeah. Oh, hello. So...
Come here, little stone.
Kissing an Irish person is apparently the next best thing.
Couldn't get to the bridge, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's what it says. So I determined that is probably a little bit of a chat up line.
Yeah.
Baby, you look like the Blarney Stone. Someone's like,
come here, girl. Are you the Blarney Stone? Because I've been looking forward to kissing you all night.
Because I'm feeling real lucky right now. I always go into the Sims flirty language. Like, I just played The Sims the other day because I was like, having a breakdown. I was like, you know what will solve this? The Sims 4. On PS4, I don't like Sims 4, PS4.
I don't like Sims on PS. I like it on computer.
Yeah, computer is the boy. The boy, 29. But... yeah, PlayStation Sims is not good.
Not a vibe.
So 5 traditions that as part of it. So shamrocks, the colour green, leprechauns, the Celtic knock, and Irish music and the harp. Have you listened to much Irish?
The harp is the little logo on the Guinness.
Yeah, it is.
If I listen to Irish music.
Yeah, have you,
all I think of is like Enya. She's Irish. That's it. That's what I've got.
So my dad, because obviously that would have been his granddad. Literally, he used to always sing me Irish songs, Irish ballads, and then I studied them at uni as well.
That's so cute.
There's some really cool... oh my God, yesterday I went to I went to my friends for like cheese, the cheese spread, and we had like manchego, which is the boy. We love a manchego. Mm-hmm. And then I had this new like kind of cheese. And... I was like, wow, this is insane. Look at my friend Mitch. He's like, he's got some, like, he's made a little sandwich. And he's like, God, this tastes really buttery. Realise he's just mistook this whole, like,
was eating butter
cheese slab. Was eating butter. But he realised it. So he was like, oh, God, I'm just eating butter. I've gone back up with him. He goes, oh, there it is. I've realised I've ate a stick of butter. Without even realising, thinking, oh, that's a nice bit of cheese. I've ate a whole stick of butter.
Some new cheese.
I thought it was cheese. Oh my God. But the thing is, at least he noticed. Everyone was taking the piss out of him. But at least he noticed when he was eating it.
You're there like, I was like, that's so embarrassing. Oh my God.
I was like, that's
You've
some
sold yourself
naughty cheese. And I just told him.
That was some naughty new cheese.
I was like, I was like, what cheese is that, bro? Kept silent and then realised I'd ate a stick of butter. I can't even, but at least he noticed. Everyone was fully like, Mitch fucking eating batter. And I was like, bruh, I didn't even notice. I was just feasting as if it was cheese.
You have to keep this in because this has made me laugh so much.
I will.
Okay, you know when you're like, when it zones out and you're like watching yourself in that moment and you're like, oh boy. And everyone's like, Mitch, you idiot. And you're like, yeah.
And then he looked at me like, are you going to say nothing? I was like, you're on your own, you butt-eating jerk. You still a jerk, I'm sorry.
You're like, I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, just with my slabs on that. Yeah, it was such a weird, because I was tired anyway, I was shattered. You know when you're not thinking.
Oh, I mean, I feel like I would still be able to tell the difference between cheese and butter, but...
Well, I don't know what was going on. I didn't even, like, I just ate it like that, so I wasn't even on anything. I was like, took multiple bites. Oh,
how hard was the butter?
It must have been hard enough for me. I thought it was like a soft cheese. I can't breathe.
Stop it!
I thought it was a soft cheese, but man's out here just eating cheese.
Eat straight butter thinking it's cheese. Some naughty new cheese.
Oh, I hate myself.
Oh,
Oh my god. So today obviously it started 1600s, but today now St. Patrick is celebrated throughout the world, but especially in the United States, Canada and Australia. Yeah, so although do you reckon, where do you reckon's the most
Irish people are?
Yeah, where it's mostly celebrated?
It's got to be America, don't they? They live at large there.
North America,
Yeah.
North America. And then it's also celebrated in Ireland, obviously. And then Japan, Singapore and Russia.
Do you know what? I love that.
That's random, isn't it?
But why not? That looks like fun.
But it's weird that the UK is not on there. But then I feel like it used to be bigger than it was. Like I used to get excited for it.
I feel like UK go hard on like Christmas, Easter.
Yeah. Rivers and landmarks turn green. So United States, UK, China, Australia, Cairo, Prague, Italy, France, Brazil, Vilnius. I don't know what that is. Vilnius.
I don't know.
And Dubai. So the I tell you what.
The Sydney Opera House. I was going to say, they love that. Do you know, they're like, any opportunity, they're like, should we
she would just fucking chug it.
I love it.
The Queen, they put the Queen when she died.
It's rainbow at the moment, isn't it?
I don't know. I went there for Christmas and I really expected some crazy shit. But I tell you what.
Regular.
Yeah, it's just regular. But the Colosseum gets green, the London Eye, obviously, and the old Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh, I was like,
This shows how I feel like I'm quite a cultured person until you start talking to me about
and
I'm like,
exactly.
Okay. So
the fountain here in town centre goes pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I wonder if it'll go green on St. Patrick's Day.
You have to keep an eye on it. So I guess that's it. So it's just St. Patrick's Day is the opportunity to celebrate Irish culture.
We definitely should have had a pint of Guinness.
Drink. We should have had a pint of Guinness. I mean, I might still go have one because I'm real craving it right now.
Shall I send Frank to the shop?
Yeah. And everyone celebrates it the same way. We go out, they eat, they drink.
It sounds like a nice social day. Like not just family, like friends, anyone. Come and have a drink, come and wear something green.
I think that's the nicest.
Is there any food do we know that they eat?
No, not that I've found across in my research. I think it's just a feast.
And it's just vibes,
there's one. It's just vibe, but I feel like that's one of the like very universal holidays. Like it's all got very good vibes about it. Because I've been out on St. Patrick's Day and it's all good vibes.
I'm too scared. I'm such a little.
Have you ever had what was it? Potato pancakes. So that was like an Irish recipe I use. They are unreal.
They bang. They're good.
Yeah, I think when I went out, I wasn't drinking Guinness back then, so I think it was just vodka. So I'm sorry to St. Patrick.
Whoever saw Olivia out at St. Patrick's Day that time when she was smashing the vodka.
Dear God, help us all. What thing?
Sorry, and you're also welcome.
But I think it was just like it was also any opportunity to go. Like we got drunk on the Super Bowl as well. Like it was anything like the boxing.
Like, the SU bar's like, well, it's this now, and you're like, well, I'm drinking for that now.
The clouds have gone away. Let's go. Yeah, that's it. Really, I think very chaotic.
That might have been our most chaotic episode today.
I kind of liked it. I vibed with it.
And we're on the new... We never said this. We just appeared in a new location. Which is going to be weird because some of them are filmed before we have... They're going to come out before we have the sofa.
Yeah.
But after this episode... Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. They're going to come out... They were filmed before this episode, but they're going to come out after it. So, but this is the permanent residence of the podcast filming.
It's so cute.
It's very small. It's very small.
I have to admit, I feel much more comfortable
It's
at
really comfy,
home.
isn't it? Yeah. We need to get some more decor. It is small. Like... if I stretched all the way, my foot would be very far past Olivia's head. But But it's cozy. She's comfy. She's cozy. We got a blankie.
Yeah, exactly. The vibes.
Yeah, absolutely.
The vibes.
It's like,
New things. Yeah, that's St. Patrick's Day. And whoever or however you're celebrating, please let us know. I will be having a Guinness next week.
what day is it on this year?
It's on.
Because I feel like if I'm going to have a Guinness, I'm going to have to go to the pub. I can't just go
You should
like
just
to cans. It's not the same.
just go to Ireland at that point, I think.
Me and Frank are going to go on holidobs.
I think go to Ireland. It is on the Friday. It's on Friday. Yep. I will be...
Are you doing anything?
I will probably go out for it. But just to the pub, I reckon.
I was going to say, should we go to London? You should go out.
Oh my God, don't tempt me. Like a little Guinness in London. Oh, maybe actually.
Should we get dinner and then get some Guinness?
Oh my God, I'm kind of up for that.
Like semi-cash.
I like a semi-cash because I can't take a night that will end up in a club anymore.
Yeah.
But you don't know, it's St. Patrick's Day. Things get crazy.
Really?
We have to wear green, obviously.
That's
as well.
fine. I've got some green.
Oh, I'm excited. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well,
But-
thanks for listening, everybody.